Hey everyone, it's Dwight here again with EV Rideshare. For those of you who are new to the channel, just a little bit about myself. I'm currently a rideshare driver here in the city of Seattle in my Tesla Model 3. Done about 5,000 trips with Uber, about 5,000 trips with Lyft, so about 10,000 trips in all. And before that, I was a owner-operator of a wheelchair accessible taxi in the state of Texas. Did about 15,000 trips in that line of work. Today I want to talk to you about why your Lyft or Uber rider rating might be low. I was in a conversation with a friend of mine and she was explaining to me why she was asking actually why was her rider rating so low. Some of you guys might be in the same boat. You might not know why you're 4.6 or you're 4.3 and you probably think you're a decent person. So there is something that you're doing to cause those ratings to be lower than normal. First of all, I know a lot of you might be wondering, like, do ratings actually matter? And I would say that from the perspective of Uber and Lyft, not too much. I've never known a rider to get deactivated because of a low rating. I can tell you that it matters as far as maybe how soon someone will pick you up and the level of person, the quality of the caliber of the driver that's going to pick you up. For instance, a lot of drivers are in a situation like me where I only drive part-time. I only have a certain amount of money I'm trying to make every week. That means I can be much more selective in the trips that I choose to take. And if I get a trip notice on my phone and your rating is 4.5, I'm probably not going to take it. I don't care if it's morning, noon, or night, if I've made my quota or not. So if you have a low rider rating, understand there are a lot of part-time drivers out there who don't have to take every trip that comes across their phone. And I'm not taking 4.4. I'm not taking 4.5. 4.6 is borderline. I usually take a 4.6. 4.5 or below, usually I'm not going to take it. And that's the honest truth. So you do want to try to keep that rating up as much as possible. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 quick reasons why your rider rating might be low. Number 1, and by far this is the most common, is that you are not in the place where you said you needed to be picked up. This is quite common. Now, some of you, all you want to do is open up the app and hit submit. You need to be typing in the name of the address of where you are, because many times when you open up the app, the GPS is not configured properly and it sends you 2 blocks over. I've had people request trips from several states away from where I was, and all they did was open up the app and just hit the button. You can't do that. It's easiest, but it's not the most accurate. And the quickest way to get consistently low ratings is to not be where you are, where you said you were in the app. You requested the trip. So it's your responsibility to make sure that where that pin is in the app is where you are. Second reason is waiting. Now, nobody likes to wait, and we're supposed to wait on you, and most of us will. It doesn't mean that I can't give you a lower rating for making me wait. And they pay us pennies. We get literally, I think it's maybe 20 cents a minute or something like that to wait. It's nothing to wait. We lose money by waiting. Don't make me wait. I'm out here trying to earn a living. I'm out here trying to maximize the time that I'm on the road. Don't make me wait. Don't request a trip until you are ready to be picked up. Don't request a trip 5 minutes before you're ready. Don't request a trip 10, 15 minutes before you're ready. Wait on you. Now, I will rate you low if I show up and you make me wait when you had plenty of time to be ready, to get ready, or to get ready and then request the trip, as you should be doing. Number 3, eating. Don't eat in your driver's car. It's not your car. When you pull out food in your driver's car, you automatically raise the level of stress in your driver. Your driver is already stressed about, number 1, getting enough money for that day, whatever their quota is. They're stressed about you giving them a low rating, so they're trying to give you great service. They're stressed about traffic, stressed about other drivers who cause us a lot of stress. There's a lot of reasons to get stressed out here. When you pull out food in my car, I'm now stressed and concerned that you're going to waste food in my car. And when you waste food in my car, most of you are not going to stay behind and clean up my car. You're going to want me to clean up the food that you spilled in my car. Now, everyone that pulls out food in a Lyft or an Uber, none of them think they're going to spill the food. People pull out food like, hey, man, can I eat this hot dog? I'm going to be really careful. Like, nobody gets in and says, hey, I want to eat this and I'm going to spill it. Everybody who pulls out food and who eventually spills food thinks they're not going to spill food. Yes, you are going to spill food. So don't eat in your driver's car. You will be penalized for it. Number 4, don't call me when I'm on my way to pick you up. Why? Again, distraction. I might have someone else in the car. if it's a shared ride. I'm worried about traffic. I'm worried about pedestrians. I'm worried about getting ticketed by the police. I'm worried about following my GPS. A lot of things to worry about. I don't need a phone call from you to tell me that you're on the other side of the road. I don't need a phone call from you to tell me that you're 2 blocks over, that the pin messed up, the app messed up. The app never messes up. You put the pin in the wrong place, so fix it. Cancel the trip or fix your pickup location. Don't call me. If you need to contact me when I am en route to pick you up, the best way is to text me. And when I stop at a red light, or when I stop at a stop sign, or when I pull to the side of the road, I could then perhaps respond to your text if I have time to pick you up. But when you call me and I'm on my way to pick you up, it is yet another distraction. Number 5, I know some of y'all are not gonna like this, but animals. Yeah, don't bring your animals in my car. I don't want your dog. I don't want your dog fur in my back seat. I don't want your 4-legged friend leaving paw prints in the back of my Tesla, in the back of my Prius, which is what I had before I was driving a Tesla. It doesn't matter what type of car it is. Like, it's not your car. And look, there are drivers who are pet friendly. There are drivers who are not. Don't assume your driver likes animals. Don't assume your driver likes pets. Now, I'll be honest with you. I make an exception to a lower rating for a pet if it is someone who is visually impaired and needs the animal to get around. I understand that. Having said that, though, make sure you don't leave a mess with your pet in the back of my car. That's not fair. And I will transport you, but it does not mean doesn't mean that you have the right then to be disrespectful of your driver's property. So just be respectful. But if you have pets, if you just go into the store and you want your dog to come with you, but I'm probably going to rate you low. There's no need to bring your pet along. Leave your pet at home. It's not your personal car. You raise the stress level of your driver when you bring an animal along that you don't have to bring along. The dog is breathing down the back of my neck. I don't know if the dog is going to use the bathroom or the restroom. There's just so many uncertainties. Not all of us like pets. And certainly even many of us that like pets don't want the distraction of having other people's pets in our vehicles that they are not caring for when they're in the vehicle. Look, what about some of you drivers out there? Why don't you drop a few things in the comments so we can help our rider population understand why we're rating them so low. Let them know what they're doing so they can do better. Thanks for watching. So check out the channel. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, give us a share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.